everybody, this is Shocking into 1000 reporting for Tuesday, welcoming you back to an episode of Pokémon Colosseum. Last time we dealt with all of the trainers here in Real Game Colosseum, including Nascure. And in this episode, we are going to be battling evice once again. Obviously, I missed the cutscene against evice because what I wanted to do was, I wanted to lose on purpose because I thought your Pokemon do not get healed by the time you battle evice, but I was wrong. Because as you can see, Operator and Reptile are fully revived. So as you can see, his team is note different here. He's still using a level 61 Slowking, level 60 Sizzle, level 61 Marchomp, level 60 Salamence, and level 60 Slarking. Because their team never really changes unless you snag their Shadow Pokemon. As you probably could tell, his Shadow Pokemon we have indeed snagged, which was the Shadow Tyranitar. So, what does that imply? Well, what it implies is that we're going to gang attack this Slowking because I don't want him to stay alive. And yes, in case you're wondering, if you've beaten this battle again, you will have to deal with the opening credits once more. So just bear that in mind. Slowking stayed alive. I had the feeling he would have done. She was slash. Yeah, she was slash again. Okay, Slowking is down. I honestly thought he was going to heal the Slowking then, but he didn't. And I bet he's going to make his Salamence use Dragon Dance now. Shoot at level 69, that's not good. Okay, so he's now sending out his Slarking now. Now, if you've probably forgotten what moves his team has of the 5 Pokemon that he used with his Shadow Pokemon, Slowking has got Shadow Ball, Psychic, Water Ball, Skill Swap with Own Temper for the ability, while Slarking here has got Crush Claw, Aerial Ace, Earthquake, and Bulk Up for the ability, and Bulk Up for his moveset, with Truant for his ability. Salamence will have Dragon Dance, Double Edge, Aerial Ace, and Dragon Claw. So, yeah. Right here, right now, I'm wanting to deal with that Slarking. Do like a massive gang attack on him. Hydro Pump and Hyper Beam. Yes, Salamence probably did use a double Dragon Dance then. I missed him doing it when I was looking at the Pokemon that he uses. But yeah, let's use Altaria now. And I can tell he's going to make his Slarking use Earthquake, as you can see right here. I like how the Earthquake happens by him sneezing. I think it's kind of funny. And there we go, Slarking, the deadly Pokemon, is down. Melody is now level 67, which is really, really nice. And now he's sending out Marchomp, in case you remember what his moves are. He's level 61, Gust for the ability, with Cross Chop, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Bulk Up. Let's use Ice Beam on the Salamence while Metagross recharges. And now he's going to send out his Scizor, Bug Steel type, Swarm for the ability, level 16, Metal Core, Silver Wind, Sword Stance, and Baton Pass are all of his moves. So, he still hasn't used his substitute Pokemon from the Shadow Pokemon that we've caught, which we will indeed see very, very, very soon. Okay, Metagross was obviously knocked out, so... Oh, I just thought... I needed Reptile for the surprise Pokemon. Oh well, we'll use Apollo. We'll use Apollo. Right, let's use Psychic on the Marchomp. Ice Beam on the Scizor. Hopefully get the freeze in the process, because I would really love that right about now. Now, you can see how weak his team is now from how high of a level my team is. This is what I really wanted from the start. But here we go. The Shadow Tyranitar that we snagged is substituted with Aggron, level 62, Steel Rock type, Rocket for the ability, so it can't take any recoil damage regardless. With the moves Metal Claw, Earthquake, Roar and Double Edge. And of course he gets a stab buff immediately with Silver Wind, which I don't like, because every single time Silver Wind, Ancient Power, 10% chance of a stat buff, and he gets it immediately. So I'm now going to send out Psychic. So this is my backup Pokemon to deal with this Aggron. But the only problem is, Aggron is like a defensive beast. His highest stat is physical defense. You can actually have a level 100 Aggron with his physical defense over 530. I am not joking, because I actually have done that. I honestly have done that. But I am going to try my best. That Silver Wind's obviously going to go for Medicham. And that Double Edge. Yeah. Nobody loves Medicham in this game. Nobody loves Medicham. We're going to be having history repeat itself, guys, because I forgot to buy healing items. So I'm going to use Low Kick on Aggron because that'll be really effective, because Aggron is really heavy. And one more Ice Beam on the Scizor. Hopefully I get to knock it out. Which I don't. See, look, because you see, they keep gang attacking my Prosciutto. See, look at that. Look at that! How much damage that did from a low kick. Because like I say, low kick does more damage depending on how heavy the opponent is. And since that one's really heavy, you could tell he was not going to survive. And of course he uses a full restore on Sizzle because he wants to win. I probably should have used Rock Slide. Don't know why I didn't. Right, Altaria, can you please freeze the Scizor? Please freeze it. No. Right, we're going to be having a problem here, guys, because it's just Melody and Sizzle now, and none of my moves are effective against Sizzle at all. So I'm going to use a Dragon Dance right here, which I probably should have used from the start. I'm glad he's not getting a physical attack buff with that move. So I'm going to fly up. Metal Claw's going to miss. And now I'm going to hit him. Do a good amount of damage. Now, I would be really disappointed if Fly doesn't knock him out right here. Oh my god. He uses a second full restore. Are you... Right, I know he was going to use 2 full restores, but I didn't think he was going to use them both on Scizor. And somehow I managed to lose. Somehow I managed to lose. But, luckily enough, I saved right here. So, we can just resume from where we last left off. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to use Apollo with Reptile. Yeah. I'm going to use Apollo with Reptile. re-challenge Evis, because you don't have to deal with all those trainers again. You just have to battle Evis. Oh, actually, it probably might have been a sensible idea. Damn it. It might have been a more sensible idea for me to buy healing items, and once again, I didn't do it. Once again, I didn't do it. Alright, alright. Right, since you now know his team, we won't have to. I don't have to worry about telling them all over again. So there's that sizzle once more with Salamence. That's going to be a threatening duet. Right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to. Forgot about that. I'm going to use Helping Hand and Surf, so I can knock out the Sizzle. Because I knew he was going to immediately do that. He's obviously not going to knock out Salamence, because that's not what I'm trying to do. Right, I did a good amount of damage, but not a lot. So now, I'll use a Reflect, and I'll use a Slash on the Salamence. Critical hit, nice! That double edge is obviously not going to knock him out. Or maybe he's not, actually, yeah, he knocks himself out. Because I remember, if you use a recoil move, the more damage you deal to the opponent, the more damage you also deal to yourself. So there's the Slarking. And Essilwind's obviously going to finish off Espeon. There we go. So now I know that Slarking is on the field. Oh, I should have thought. I should have taught Melody Dragon Claw, but I didn't. Oh well. Never mind, eh? Never mind, eh? Well, I'm going to use a Dragon Dance right here and a Surf. I could have used Earthquake, but I'm more focused on doing a stat buff than anything else. See, look at that. That actually did more damage than a Helping Hand Surf. Crusher going for Reptile. Get a physical defense drop, no surprise there. And Silverwind also going for Reptile. So gang attack as usual. So now I'm going to send out... actually, should I send out Psychic? Yeah, I'll send out Psychic. And what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to use another Dragon Dance and a High Jump Kick to knock out the Slarking. And I did that just in case he was going to heal up his Sizzle, but obviously he didn't. Because he's more focused on knocking out my team. Because whenever he sees Psychic, he just gangs attack her. Which is not very nice. But anyway, the Slarking is down. Now for the Marchomp. So I'm going to use Fly to... Fly to finish off the Sizzle. And I'm going to use the Detect. Marchomp using Bulk Up. I had a highly believed that he was going to do that. Because I want Psychic to stay alive here. I really, really do. So I'm going to use Recover right here, because I know this Fly is going to finish off the Scizor. But actually, no, then again, I more or less want Shooter Woodo to stay alive, so I can do that low kick thing again. Here's the Slowking. That Cross Chop's going to go for Medicham. Critical hit. Yeah, Cross Chop has a high critical hit ratio, in case you're wondering. So now let's send out Metagross, because I am not going to be wasting my time with using a Pokemon that is able to defeat another Pokemon and then having knocked out before that Pokemon shows up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use Fly to weaken the Slowking and Psychic to finish off the Marchomp. Obviously it didn't work. But the Earthquake is going to help deal with some damage to the Slowking, so I'm alright with that. Quite a lot, actually. Oh yeah, because he used Bulk Up. Right, use Psychic to finish off the Marchomp once and for all. I bet he's saving his full restore to his final Pokemon, which is a very stupid idea. And here's his Aggron. Actually, I probably could have thought. I could have made his Marchomp use Earthquake to hopefully do a lot of damage to Aggron for the sacrifice of Metagross's health. So I'm going to use Ice Beam and Meteor Mash. Just a little bit of chip damage. Wow, I got the attack buff, but it was a bit too late for that. Alright, Shooter Willow, it's your time to shine. Oh god. I'm actually sneezing a Pokemon out the Pokeball there. Alright. Ice Beam, Low Kick, come on team, let's do this together. Wow. Oh, Tori nearly knocked it out. There you are, Pseudo. After so many Pokemon knocking you out, not giving you any love whatsoever, you got the final blow and the victory for the team. And you also leveled up to level 70. Wow, I can't imagine having a Pseudo that level, to be honest. I don't think I've seen anybody with a Pokemon at level 70, to be honest, in this game. So once again, we're going to have to deal with the opening credits. So I'm just going to like skip through this and everything. Because obviously you can tell, once again, Evice is going to escape with the exact same helicopter. But his plans are going to be put to a halt with a Ho-Oh. We're going to go through the opening cutscene. And then you get the picture. So, with it coming to that, it's time for me to call things an end to this episode. So next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we have only one thing, well, two things left to do. The one thing is really important, which I'm not going to go into enough detail about, but the other thing that we have to do after we've done that one thing is to purify every single Shadow Pokemon. See you guys then.